This is reality. It's not scripted. Kaibigan ko from Australia. If you're gonna come here by yourself, this is a place for the dead, and I don't think you're gonna get out of here alive. The clothing of the dead person, no longer a place, you know, where they put the coffins, because they just converted it into a full house. This will be the area to where they're gonna have the highest crime rate. I mean, the children, you know, they will grow up being exposed in this type of environment.
We have an actual restaurant in here where you can buy food for the locals. What makes you want to show me this side of the Philippines?
You see all this, those are the clothing of the dead.
So that's been smashed open,
Correct.
and then stripped out. What are they stripping? They're trying to find jewelry and things.
Yes.
And they've just smashed open these holes here to live in, and I guess that's the desperation. So that's the handles of the coffin.
Yeah.
And the name.
That open one right there is fresh. I'm gonna cover my face on this. But as you can see, the smell, the scent.
Man, the government needs to do something about this, eh? No one knows that this goes on. It's a rainy day here in Metro Manila, and we have a special guest to roam around with us. Everyone remembers Jojo.
Hi guys.
The Vegemite guy. But hey guys, we're gonna have a walk around, get some food. Jojo's gonna tell us a few stories, and yeah, we're gonna roam around and see what happens here on a rainy day. Let's go.
Me and Marco will take you to the strip. It's a trip to the cemetery, and here in Makati, okay, to where people actually live. So this is like rated PG, parental guidance, and this is not scripted. So just bear with us. Whatever you see in there, that's it. Rolling. We're actually in a cemetery here in Makati, so where, as you can see, all around us are like coffins, place where they put all the coffins, and you're gonna see how this is supposed to be a place for the dead people, the one who passed away, but as you can see, it has become a residence to a lot of people, and we're gonna go through a walkthrough, and you're gonna see how they're living here and how they make this as their home. And it's just so unfortunate that they have to live a certain lifestyle because they have no choice. You know, for them, this has become a safe haven for these types of people. My friends, like kaibigan ko from Australia.
Hello, Marco. Marco, nice to meet you. Not here in the cemetery, but thank you.
Okay.
Salamat po, salamat. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Unless some disrespect, is that part of the culture? Like I have to have a drink if they say it?
Yeah, you have to take one shot.
Vamos. No idea.
Salute. These are my friends, and if you're gonna come here by yourself, this is a place for the dead, and I don't think you're gonna get out of here alive. If not, mananatili kayo pa tayo. But if we have friends like these guys, it'll be safe.
So do you guys work here or live here? Working and living.
Yes.
Hey, nice guys. So they actually work here. So building the new tombs, probably maintenance, and they also live here as well.
They live here, and whenever someone needs labor, they do it all as well. And like I said, dude, a lot of people that goes in here, like sometimes the wrong people goes at the wrong place, and sure enough, a place for the dead, they don't come alive, you know, or they don't come out alive. There's an open tomb right there, and as you can see, it's visual that, you know, dead persons in there, and yet people actually live surrounded.
So who would have cracked that open? And what for reason?
Well, there's quite a few reasons. Like there's some bad, you know, elements around here where if they know that the person that was buried there came from a rich family, of course the dead guys wear jewelries and all that stuff, and some of them are after those things, and it's just normal in here, you know. You can see a place where they put all the coffins, but then look what they did. They converted it into like a living area for these guys. And you can see the children around it. You know, these children will grow up in such environment to where, you know, not like the norm. Like this one here, it's no longer a place, you know, where they put the coffins, because they just converted it into a full house. Like where there's a door, a laundromat.
So this was once a tomb, someone's tomb with
Yes, of
coffins.
course.
And is it because the family didn't continue to pay the rent that they emptied it, or?
No,
How
most
does it
likely
work?
they don't have any more relatives around the area. Or, you know, what happened is there's nobody comes here. Like on All Souls Day, people, all the relatives go to a cemetery. Costa, they go to the cemetery. And if they notice that a place, hi, good afternoon. Hi, kamusta na? If they notice that the place is no longer being visited by a relative, then they just go in there and start moving. If there's any place where in the whole city where they would rate the crime rate, this will be the area to where they're gonna have the highest crime rate.
Right here in the cemetery.
Right here in this area, because there's a lot of population. There's always the biggest crime in this particular area, meaning people like the robbers and thieves and the gangsters will go to Makati Avenue and they'll run here after they committed a crime, and most likely people here would not say nothing or would not tell you where they are at. Or
It's actually quite sad that they've had to resort to living in a cemetery.
correct.
Can't imagine it would be too.
It is actually not allowed, but the government cannot do anything about it no more, because what else can they do? I mean, the government would not provide a housing project for them or a place where they can place all these people. And it's just so unfortunate, because especially with the children, I mean, the children, you know, they will grow up being exposed in this type of environment, and it's not good.
Marco, nice to meet you. Guys, they've even got a karaoke machine here, right here in the cemetery. I don't know if I would eat it, but guys, we have an actual restaurant in here where you can buy food for the locals.
Oh, just the regular pork.
Pork and rice and
Yep.
all that. If you could answer a question I guess I get a lot, what makes you want to show me this side of the Philippines? A lot of people just want you to go to Palawan, Boracay, all those kinds of places. What makes you
Sure.
want to show me the real side?
See, whenever there's a foreigner that comes into our area, the only impression that they get is what the government wants them, or wants the government wants you guys to see. Like in the tourist area, people are so hypocritical about things. You're not gonna see the real Filipino. You know, what you're seeing is how the government would want you to see things, and that's not the way it goes. This is reality. It's not scripted. This is where you meet real people. This is where you see the real Filipinos and how they would treat you. They're very welcoming, you know. When the water flows, you know, it goes through all the graves and all the chemicals that they put, you know, dead bodies like formalin. As you can see, the color of the water is like not the same as where it came from. You know, it's basically, you see all those chemicals. A catfish.
That's a catfish.
Yep, that they caught.
Can you ask him where he caught it
Saan mo
from?
nahuli? From the drainage thing.
Just here.
Correct.
And did he just get it for a pet, or what's he gonna do with it?
Anong gagawin mo dyan? Kakainin mo.
Hindi po. Alagaan.
He's gonna use it as a pet.
As a pet.
You gotta put it in an aquarium.
Aquarium.
Yes.
So are you a religious man yourself?
I don't have any particular religion. I'm non-denominational. The only thing I truly believe is the true religion is what's in your heart. Put it this way, what you see is what you get. Sometimes the true kindness or whatever, or the true character of a person, you're really gonna see it when you kind of mingle with them and really know them personally. Part right here, you can see like all those vacant ones. Like you see all this, that's part of the coffin. Like see all this wooden part right here? The clothing of the dead person. That's the clothes. See that, that's the dress. See, that's the wood is part of the coffin. See, the bones, they already took it. But as you see, the dress and everything that she wore, it's all right there in one piece. Yep. They just took them out of that part.
Wow.
Oh, they're part of the skulls. Part
So-
of the bones. See all this? Those are the clothing of the dead. And yep. Not a very healthy place.
Very,
You know,
very
but,
grim.
people get so immune to this. There's more over there. Okay,
See-
come on, let's take a shot at the scaffold. Breathe out, what's up? Right there. Stop and see the clothes.
Oh my god! So that's been smashed open
Correct.
and then stripped out. What are they stripping? They're trying to find jewelry and things.
Yes, whatever valuables that they can find. I'm gonna cover my face on this. But as you can see, the smell, the scent. I can't take that shit.
Guys, so this area here, I'm trying to be as respectful as I can here. I just document on what we find and what the locals want to show me. But we've literally got all the stripped out internals of the coffins and the clothing, and they've just smashed open these holes here to live in. And I guess that's the desperation when you need to find shelter.
Here's the coffin, you know. Either look, the handles.
So that's the handles of the coffin
Yeah.
and the name.
Excuse me.
I'm not going to show. I'm not going to
Yeah,
show
yeah.
the name there of who it is, but that was stuck to the tomb. Yeah.
That open one right there is fresh.
Man, the government needs to do something about this, eh? No one knows that this goes on. No one knows about this. I can't believe the stuff you're telling me, hey. Man, let's get out of here, eh? That is sad, hey. That is grim. I've seen enough for today.
Yeah.
I can't-
I felt kind of bad.
Oh man, I can't believe that, hey.
That one that was open was fresh.
I know, man. Can't believe that.
And then when you look at it, no, come on, let's get out of here.
Dude, there's security and everything here. How do they let that happen?
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. All right. That's absolutely
I got
rattled
sick.
me, hey.
I got sick there from there. I would have puked.
Yeah, I know. I can see that's left me feeling so weird. I did not know it was going to be that dark, hey, but guys, that's the absolute reality of.
I cannot handle that one last one.
Yeah, man, he was nearly throwing
It's
up.
so fucking fresh.
Oh yeah, just that last tomb that had been stripped out. But guys, that's the kind of stories I'll bring you. Just the raw reality of the things I see without sugarcoating them. Guys, yeah, I think I'll leave that one here. Signing out.
What we've seen like in the cemetery tonight, this afternoon, was like really undisrespectful for the dead people, you know. And I never seen shit like that before. Like, dude, they bashed that concrete open, they opened the coffin, and you see the remains so there, it's still fresh and so sickening to see those kind of things. So I probably write maybe a letter to the city administrator, or I'll try to get the attention of the mayor in the form of a letter stating that, you know, we should have more respect to these types of places, you know.